Hello everyone, welcome to another day in the Shroud of the Avatar. I'm here with our newer character in the game, Buck Rogers. Now, I thought I would revisit the subject of pooled XP in the game. XP, what is it? How do you get it? And how do you manage it? Now, generally speaking, what actually happens is a lot of players might get a warning up here after a few hours of playing saying low XP pool, which will happen when you go below 2000. Now, how do you get your XP pool? If you hit the J, not the J key, the K key, or if you go in your window selector up here and you can choose skills, you'll find that this window will open up. Now, there are two types of pooled experience in the game. You've got the crafting one, which isn't too much of a problem to worry about at all. You gain into this pool when you actually harvest items, or you mine, or you chop trees, and you expend it when you actually craft items in the game, like making cloaks or the hats, things like that. Now, the one which we have to pay attention to is the adventuring XP. Now, present moment we have 16,602 in the actual pool at the moment. Just going to write that down. Now, when you actually do a quest that has experience reward, or if you kill a target, you'll get some experience rewarded to your pool, so it doesn't go straight away into your character. Now, how you get it into your character is dependent on what you're deciding to train in. So I'm just going to set a few things in at the moment so we can show you some items in the game. Right, now, when you are training, you will have a green arrow showing on it, which means you're training that particular skill in the game. Now, if you want to unlearn the skill, you might not be interested in having that skill anymore. If you click on it, it then turns to two red arrows, and then that will go down to its base level. On the top ones it's 20, on the second tiers it's 40. Now, if I click it again, you'll notice that there is no arrow up or down. That means it's not training at all. So if we use the ability, it's not going to use any of our pooled XP. It's not going to be training any better. Now, when you die in the game, you lose some pooled XP, and your skills will take a hit, and you'll take some damage on your character. To stop that from happening, if you want to maintain the skill, it will then keep it maintained should you die in the game. So that's how you can turn skills for training on and off. Now, what I will show you is we'll select it to training. Now, what happens is when I act on that skill, you'll notice the green bar go up a bit, and you'll notice this figure go down. So if I use that, now I've lost a bit of pooling XP in there because it's gone from here and it's gone up here, and the green bar has moved along because the ability is getting stronger. So we'll do this a few more times, and every time if you look, this figure will be going down. There we go, going down a bit more. And then I think we're going to need twice more for what I want to show. I think it might be the next one or the one after. Now, once your green bar fills all the way up, you will then increase that skill's ability. So at the moment, this light spell will last for 5 minutes, 5 seconds. Now, if we train it up 1 or 2 more times, it looks like it's going to be 2. still coming out of here, remember? Train it up once more. Now we've leveled it up. So now it lasts for 5 minutes and 11 seconds. So I'm actually taking my pooled experience, taking from the pool, putting it into the skill, and that's how you actually make your character stronger. Now what some people do, like I've done here, is they can be having too much training, because the other thing to bear in mind is you have passive skills, which are normally grey in colour, and over on the right hand side. Now these passive skills are also training at the same time as this, so when I've been using this light spell, this green bar has slowly been training as well, and it's been taking out pooled XP. Now what some people are doing is they're training more with their abilities than what they're actually gaining when they fight something. So if we go out and fight something, what we'll do is we'll write down the figure again. We've used a bit more of our pooled XP. 16,399. And yep, that will do. And now we will go and find a creature. Should be there somewhere around here. See if we can find it. There he is. Now he's yellow to me, which means he's not too bad and he's not too good. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit him a few times. We use everything that I'm using. I'm actually training in it at the moment. Let's just down to 10 now. There we go. Now if you noticed, we killed him, and after we killed him, our pool has gone down to 16,116, which means we used more skill in killing the creature than what we gained. Now how do we actually stop that from happening? One of the ways of doing it is to start untraining things like the passive skills and things that you're definitely not going to be using. I've set this one to maintain. I'm going to stop that one for training, just to make certain that I'm not using anything. Make certain my passive skills are all off. There we go. So I'm only training in a couple of the skills at any one time, so I've left training with that one, and the earth arrow mostly. I've already stopped the training on that one. So let's see, let's just skin our lovely little creature. If we go to our skinning one, this should go up once we skin this. This one's not too much of a problem. It's actually gone up by a very small amount. As I say, when you craft it goes down. Back to our adventuring one. Let's go and find our next bear. Should be somewhere over here. Come out, wherever you are. If not, use the bear up there. Oh no, there he is. I'd rather use these ones because I know that I'm not going to pull anything else. Let's see if our training now has meant that we gain a bit more than we use. Some of the things to do is if you're using something like fire skills, you hold back. Just wait for the fire effect to finish off. So then if you hit them with other things, use a bit of light. Let's see what happened there. Now we still expended a bit more, but we lost, what did we lose? Just about 116, which is a little bit less than time before. We lost 200 and some odd, maybe 300 points, that's 400, so we lost 200 on that one. And on this one we've lost about 100 and some odd. So we know that we're in the right area. Now, we could turn off some more skills. So we could turn off, let's say, the earth arrow, or the stone arrow as it's called now, and we could just train in one or two things until that ability got stronger, and then start to train on other skills, which is one way you can help increase your pool. The other way is you can go out partying with other players, because you'll share your attack on a much higher creature and get much more XP from it. So that's how you can gain your XP in the game, generally speaking, by turning off a lot of training that you're doing. So you're only training in one skill at a time. Once that gets strong enough, start in the next one. Staying in an area, like it would be better for me to stay in this 2-skull area, train up against in this area until the pool starts to rise up. Once it starts to increase to a certain level, I can then move on to the next skull level instance. Now, the other way that you can lose XP, and it has seemed most ironic, is you can be a much more advanced character with a much more advanced skill. If you kill a low level character in the game, something that is green to you, you will expend more in killing that creature with one kill than you will get from the creature. So it's another way that people can have problems if they're in the wrong area. In this case, they're in too much of a low skull rating. So those are the ways you can lose, as I say, XP. So it's one of the most challenging parts of the game, is controlling your board XP. Another way, if you have started the virtue quests, you can see the Oracle each day, ask him how you're doing on each of the virtues, and then if you answer the questions correctly, in other words you agree with him, he will give you 500 skill points each day as well as 500 gold. So it's well worth starting the virtue quests and then talking to the Oracle each day. So I hope this has helped you understand a little bit about what pooled XP is, how you can lose it, and how you can gain it. If you found the video helpful, always remember to click the like button. Also, if you've got any questions on this topic or anything else, of course leave it in the video. If you subscribe to my channel, you will also get to know when more of my content is coming out. Thanks for watching.